Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to introduce my PhD topic, which is PET-MRI in pancreatic cancer, advancing prognostication. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vivian Balla. I'm a surgical resident and a PhD student. I work in the Kaposi Mór Teaching Hospital. My supervisors are Adrián Bíró and Zsolt Káposztás. My vision is to improve pancreatic cancer survival, and my mission is looking for the best imaging modalities to improve treatment and surgical outcomes for pancreatic cancer patients. I have 3 ongoing projects. The first one is about prognostication, the second one is about the predictive accuracy of PET-MRI, and the third one is regarding stereotactic body radiation therapy. Let's start with my first project. The title is Investigating the Prognostic Accuracy of PET-MRI on Resectability of Pancreatic Cancer, and we would like to approach this by a systematic review and meta-analysis. About the background, pancreatic cancer is the 12th most common cancer worldwide. It is one of the most lethal cancers with very poor survival rates. And it is an important topic because most of the cases spread before the diagnosis, and around 80% of the cases are inoperable, and these patients receive palliative treatment as a primary treatment from the time of diagnosis. And usually the patients, when they arrive to our outpatient clinic, we perform the standard imaging techniques, and we decide the resectability based on those. And we take the patients to the operating theater, and after 1 hour, 2 hours of mobilization and manipulation of the organs, we find out that it is irresectable. So our goal is to decrease the number of unnecessary operations. And the current imaging techniques, they don't have enough high accuracy, and this is why we would like to use PET-MRI and try to increase this accuracy, because PET-MRI has the benefits of the PET and also the superior soft tissue contrast of MRI. And our aim is to evaluate the prognostication of PET-MRI in patients with pancreatic cancer. And our clinical question: does PET-MRI improve accuracy on decision-making regarding resectability in potentially resectable pancreatic cancer patients? You can see our framework. Our population is the potentially and borderline resectable pancreatic cancer patients. Our interventions are PET-MRI and other standard imaging techniques. And our reference is resectability determined on surgery. And our outcomes would be sensitivity, specificity, and resectability. And our hypothesis is that PET-MRI is superior to standard imaging techniques in case of prognostication. And here you can see our 3 key articles with the same population and the same intervention and our desired outcomes. And here is our search key. The first domain refers to the disease, the second one is to the imaging technique, and the third one is to surgery. We conducted the search in 5 databases on the 13th of November. And there is a previous systematic review, but it only includes 1 article with PET-MRI, and that article includes only 1 PET-MRI which they performed. And there is a Prospero registration, but they focus on the early diagnosis, not on resectability like us. And this is our flowchart of the article selection with my selection pair, Kálmán János Zsigmond, and you can see the records before and after duplication removal. And based on title and abstract selection, this is the approximate number, the amount of articles we will get, and then we will continue to the full text selection. And currently, we are almost done with the title and abstract selection. We set the deadline for the 15th of December, and then we will move on to the full text selection. And about my second topic, investigating the predictive accuracy of PET-MRI and resectability of pancreatic cancer, and it will be a retrospective cohort study. The background of my second project is very similar to my first one. But I would like to highlight that again, that the unnecessary operations will accelerate the disease, and the explored but unresected patients nearly double the 30-day mortality. And our aim in this project is to assess the prognostic accuracy of PET-MRI for resectability in pancreatic cancer patients. And our clinical question, how does the utilization of PET-MRI affect resectability outcomes in patients with pancreatic cancer? And our population is potentially or borderline resectable pancreatic cancer patients. Our intervention is PET-MRI, and the reference is resectability determined on surgery. And our desired outcomes are sensitivity, specificity, resectability, and the standard uptake volume. And our hypothesis is PET-MRI has high accuracy on decision-making and resectability in patients with pancreatic cancer. And we would like to include patients, only adult patients, and we would definitely like to exclude patients with obvious distant metastatic disease. And you can see the registry resources for our project. The patient enrollment time will finish in this January, and we will have around 120 patients for the study, and 2 centers will be involved, our hospital in Kaposvár and the Szent Rafael Hospital in Zalaegerszeg. And about my last project, investigating the effect of stereotactic radiation on survival in inoperable, locally advanced pancreatic cancer, retrospective cohort study. About the background, pancreatic cancer has a poor survival rate, and since most of the cases are inoperable and surgery is not feasible for these patients, we need some alternatives, and such as stereotactic body radiation therapy, which is a highly precise high-dose radiation, and it minimizes the damage to the surrounding tissues. And our aim for the project is to evaluate the impact of stereotactic radiation therapy on survival outcomes in patients with inoperable and locally advanced pancreatic cancer. Our clinical question, it is how does the utilization of SBRT affect treatment outcomes and quality of life for patients with inoperable pancreatic cancer? And the population would be inoperable, locally advanced pancreatic cancer. The intervention is SBRT. The control is standard treatment or no treatment, and we would like to have several outcomes. Our hypothesis is that SBRT improves survival outcomes and local tumor control in locally advanced inoperable pancreatic cancer patients. And here is the summary of my 3 projects. We would like to submit the first one in next year, September, the second one next year, June, and the last one is next year in December. And I would like to finish my presentation with a quote, "Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much." And thank you for your attention.
We know that the gold standard isn't PET MRI, it's CT. However, do you think there could be some challenges in integrating PET MRI into routine clinical practice for the diagnosis of pancreatic cancer?
Thank you for your question. Yes, well, PET MRI, it's a high-cost examination, and usage is limited, especially in some countries. So currently, it's not well used enough, but I hope in the future more people have access to this. And also, the radiologists need some treatment training to be prepared to analyze these imaging pictures.
Sure. Thank you.
Congratulations. Connecting to the other question, what is the availability in Hungary of the PET MRI?
Unfortunately, there is only one PET MRI in Hungary, but thankfully it's in our institute in Kaposvár.
Thank you so much for your presentation. I'm not an expert of the field, so I have a quite basic question regarding to your third topic. So how is the pancreatic cancer marked or localized for stereotactic body radiation?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your question. Well, we take these patients to the operating theater and we find the tumor and we put small metal clips to the localization of the tumor. So this shows a precise reference for the imaging and for the radiation, what we would like to give.
Congratulations. my question is about your second project. I was wondering if you plan to do subgroup analysis.
We will analyze the data based on gender and age groups, and if the data will be available, we would like to check the patients as well who receive neoadjuvant chemotherapy. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Do you know in how many Hungarian centers use this stereotactic irradiation for pancreatic cancer?
In Hungary, or
in Hungary.
Okay. When I was working on my third project, I also faced this question, and unfortunately, there is not a public database available regarding this. But we have some cases in our hospital, and also I think in Budapest, in some centers, they use this as well.
Let me use the last couple of seconds.
Okay.
I always wanted to ask you the question, but I never had a chance. Do you know, because in our center, the surgeons, they always request photon counting CT, because it has a very high resolution. Do you have any idea? Do you remember in the literature, have you read about what is the comparison between PET-CT and photon counting CT?
I thank you for the question. I haven't faced this question yet before, so I will look into it definitely.
Next time.
Thank you so much.
So, thank you very much.